These are my EDC flashlights. I usually carry one of these. I mostly carry the Nebo Torchy and the Coast XP6R. The G20 is also good, but it is pretty weak, to be honest with you. But it's better than nothing. And it's very slim, could fit right in your pocket. Got a nice pocket clip. You could put this in your shirt pocket. That's what I do when I'm working on cars. I have this in my shirt pocket and I inspect brakes and stuff with this. So these are my main two EDCs here, and honestly they're both great. I just prefer the Coast because you got the focus adjustment. It's the XP6R, and this is the Nebo Torchy. They're both rechargeable. The Nebo Torchy comes with this magnetic charger, kind of like the old lights. They've been great. I washed the Nebo Torchy twice, I believe, and both times that I washed it, the battery went bad. So I replaced the battery in the Nebo Torchy with a cheap Amazon battery. This is the Coast battery, and the way you charge this one is it's got a little port on the actual battery, and I like how it's got that really big spring in here, so that battery is always tight. You can see as soon as it goes on there, it's already pressing up against the battery, so you're never gonna have the issue where the battery's wobbling around inside there and not making good contact. The Nebo Torchy, I don't know if these batteries are a bit shorter, which I think they probably are because they're cheap Amazon ones, but the spring inside there is, it doesn't press hard against the battery. Like, it's not that big, it's very short. So you put it in there. This battery wasn't making good contact with the cap, so I put a piece of aluminum foil in there so it could take up this slack and conduct properly. So I mean, this thing's a lot smarter than the Coast because it'll remember what the setting you were on and it'll start up in that setting, high, medium, or low. And then if you double click it, it'll strobe. It's got a real nice strobe function in case of a self-defense situation. But I really like the Coast just because it's always working. And this one I have had a couple issues, but like I said, I washed it. But I also like the zoom function on the Coast, so that's why Coast is my favorite still between those two. But you can't go wrong with either one. It's an EDC flashlight. If you lose it, it's not that expensive to replace these compared to some of the Olights and Phoenix and stuff like that. Streamlight. Those probably are a little better. I can't really say. I haven't owned any of those, but I do have friends that have the Olights, and they're pretty comparable, to be honest with you. Just a lot more expensive. And I knew if I lost a $100 flashlight, I wouldn't be having such a good day compared to if I lost one of these that are under $50. Thank you guys for watching. Coast, if you're watching, give me a discount or sponsor me. I love the product. So let me know down in the comments, what's your favorite EDC flashlight? What brand and what model? Do you have a couple favorites or just one? Let me know.